it's time for some product research with your host, Chris Evers, otherwise known as the Conversion Crusader. And I'm here today to show you I'll show you all the winning products that I find on Winning Hunter for dropshipping, products that I would run and explain why I would test them or why I wouldn't test them. And if you want access to the sheet, there's links in the description. You can access my entire database of all the products I buy on the stream. And I do this because I'm the head of education over at the Freedom Club, where we teach students how to succeed at dropshipping. I'll just show you that right now real quick. So this is the Freedom Club. It's free to sign up. We have a step-by-step instruction manual for setting up your store, choosing great products, and getting your first winning product. These are all real people that I've worked with. A lot of these people I've personally coached and seen their journey through this. It's not a dream. This can actually happen. This is a skill that you can learn and you can get good at. And to show you the kind of things that I do, look, this is my weekend so far. So we've done on this store $5,336 in sales this weekend, just this weekend. If I just refresh that just to show you. And if you look over the past, let's just change the date here from 2025 to, let's go to 2020 to now. Nearly 7 million in sales over the past 5 years on this account. This next one is a store I recently did up. This is, what's the date today? That was the 30th. Let's look at what we did yesterday. So we look at the 29th. We did $1,000 in sales yesterday on this store. And these are stores that I regularly share with you guys. I show you how I'm doing and what I'm doing. If you want to see the advanced lessons on this, on a Tuesday and a Thursday, we do advanced classes where I teach you guys all the golden nuggets that took me from where you are now, into where I am today. And if you are at a point where you're getting 5 or more orders per day and you're trying to scale and you need to shave off some costs, bring that cost per purchase down, well, obviously we want to do that, but as we start to scale, we all know the cost per purchase goes up. But you need to find other ways to shave off some money. Even if you want to shave some money off fulfillment, you want a professional fulfillment from China, there's a link in the description of this video to actually get in contact with me over WhatsApp. So if you have over 5 orders or around that per day, and you're looking for fulfillment to shave some costs and still give your customers a great experience, click that link and I will personally coach you and give you access to my supplier and tell you all the things that I do to hook up my supplier, to customize my products, to customize my packaging, to allow my store to grow, because it really helps if you can shave off a couple of those extra dollars. Anyway, I digress. We're going to be doing some live product research. It's happening in just a couple of minutes. If you guys can give me about 1 more minute, I'm going to put the credits on and I'm going to go and invite all my students in. So hold tight. All right, and we are now live over at the Freedom Club. We'll just give everybody a couple of minutes to jump on in. While we're doing that, let me get my stream sorted so I can answer any questions that pop up on YouTube. Now, if you are watching on YouTube and you think this is the kind of content you want to see more of, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and come in and comment and tell me what you're running. Tell me what you need help with. I am here. All right. I think we're ready. Now, before we do get started, let me give you guys all the link to this spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet that I work on. This is my gift to you. Full of goodies. Now, the way this is going to work is we're at the 30th of the month. So sometime over the next day or so, I'm going to go through all the products that I did for March. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go through all the products I did in this spreadsheet in general. I'm going to check every single one. I'm going to check all the ads are still running. Anything where the ads have stopped, we're going to be marking these as red. And anything where the ads are still good, I'm going to be marking them as green. So I'll go through this over the next couple of days and sort of clean up the list, get it looking a bit fresher, and then I'm going to have a YouTube video coming out where we're going to go do maybe the top 10 or top 15 products that I found in March, making way for the brand new month in a couple of days. So good morning, Alex. Good morning, Dominique. Good morning, Darcy. You got some products for me to check out. Fantastic. I look forward to that. In the meantime, let's kick off, eh? Let's go find some products. Okay. If you got products you want me to check, drop the links in the chat and we'll check them out. Alrighty. We're looking for products that solve a problem. That's the main thing we're looking at. What the hell is this thing? Morgan Niehuis, the Netherlands. Alright, let's check out what it is though. Melissa, welcome. What have we got here? We've got a... Is eBay and AliExpress only two recommended suppliers? To start off with, yeah. To start off with. Prove you can sell the product. Prove there's a market for it. And then we have other options for you. You can get in touch with me and I can hook you up with a Chinese supplier. Or you can get in touch... There's another guy that you can let me know as well. And we can hook you up with a... I can hook you up with a Australian supplier. The difference is the Aussie supplier might be a little bit more expensive. Chinese supplier will be a little bit cheaper. But at the same time, different tools with like different shipping methods for different people. Let's drink it. $257. Damn. One spool of thread equals 3 paintings. That thing's huge. Interesting. Interesting. Good gosh. This looks so hard to do. That's really cool though. Oh dear. And this is the Facebook ad library here. The only thing that would stop me from recommending this is the app. Do you need the app for this all to work? So you have your dark color here, I guess, and your light color there, your beige color there, and then your whites. Well, C and B, your different whites. Does the app tell you what to hook up to where? The generator adapts to you. You can choose the background music. Speak. So they've developed an app for this, which is kind of genius. It'd be interesting to know if that app is something that your customers can just install, that the Chinese creators have done, or if these guys have gone and developed that. If they have, there's a higher bar of entry. But it's certainly cool. March 4th. March 4th. March 26th. January 20. Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to show my mum and see what she thinks, because she loves the crafty stuff too. Alright, as for you guys, if you should run that, I'm not sure. I am not 100% sure, because we've got to figure out how that app is made, if it is available for anyone else. Maybe they've got it, yeah, do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Ridiculously interesting. Alibaba, only way to find stock. App is mandatory. There are free apps to do this. You think they bought it? Not very scalable being one product. This is true. I think it is, if you have the money, it's certainly something you could probably put together. Oh, okay. But it's not going to be an easy win for people just getting started. Very, very cool though. How'd you find it? Okay, security cameras, February 15. October. Oh, yeah, these guys have been running the security camera for a while. Looks like an easy win. I'm gonna pop it in the list. Security cam. First easy win of the day. I don't like selling gifts. Gifts are not problem solvers. What is this? You've been looking everywhere, you'll pipe down now? Yeah, we go down rabbit holes, only to realize sometimes it's probably a little bit too much to bite off. Okay, we got... I don't know how good this would be selling in Australia. Definitely a US-based product. I wouldn't even know where to begin with this one. I'm going to skip it. I'm sure it's good. I just have no idea of the market. Hair growth serums. Okay, mud flaps. This might be okay in Australia. I wonder. Ads running since January. Okay, we've only got 2 different ads running. You come to listen and swallow up information? Oh, awesome, Luke. Well, this is where we find your first product. Welcome. Okay, we've got a joining thing, and we've got just... No, this isn't what we're looking for. We need something with a bit more of a brand. We need to know that there's enough demand for this product that people are putting the extra effort in to get some extra sales. We've got another store selling these cocoony dog things. Okay, okay. Check out the ads. Animals Smooth. Got ads running on March 26. October 17. Okay, these must be retargeting. So they've been running this for, what 5 months now? And it looks good. Animal Soothe. Terrible product image. It's awful. I mean, these ones over here are a bit better, but we can do so much better. You're considering dog beds or press-on nails? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. You're supposed to be seeing my screen. My bad. You've been sitting there staring at me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good gosh. How embarrassing. My brain's not quite working. It's too early on Sunday. Alright, so what are we saying here? Cayenne and Cheyenne. Or was it Kian and Xian? I'm terrible with names. Okay, considering dog beds or press-on nails? Thinking the dog beds might be oversaturated? Everything's oversaturated. And oversaturated isn't something to shy away from. Oversaturated means demand, and all you have to do is be better than the competition. You know, you'd think maybe not dog beds, that there are so many students right now selling dog grooming tools, and they're doing quite well. As for dog beds, the problem isn't the saturation. The problem is they're bulky to ship and a little bit expensive. That's the only thing. If you can find a supplier who can vacuum seal, maybe it's a bit easier. But it's also going to be, like, dog beds in Australia are Not too hard to get. You just go down to your local dog store or your local pet store, and there they are, right? So it's got to be something else about it that you can't quite get in the dog store. So I wouldn't go selling, say, a dog bed. I'd be selling a specific type of dog bed. If it's a calming dog bed, that gives you an extra bit of something around it. If it's a cocoon one like this, you can't get these in the pet store. If it's a cooling dog bed, you can't get those really in the pet store. You can, but people don't realize you can get them in the pet store. So it's all about benefits, 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 benefits. Now you look at my store here, right? We're not selling anything outrageous, and oftentimes it's the non-outrageous things. If you can sell them well, you can make a lot of money. We're selling a bloody cloth. It's a microfiber cloth that you use to clean your car. We've just angled it for the bathroom, and we've angled it well. We've got the benefits. We've got the gift files. We made it pretty. We made it clean, and honestly, it's doing really, really well. Melissa, Cozy Claws, is this yours? Warm comfort and security for your cat's happy place. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Perfect. Good. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Good job, Melissa. My cat looks so cute in there. So remember, this should probably be your very first image. The most important part, even if you look at Lush, right? Think about the mobile phones, right? This is how it looks on a mobile phone. So when I land on your website, I want to see instantly the benefits that I saw in the ads, the trust element to know that I'm in the right place, and I want to see really, really good benefits that are meaningful to me. Those are the most important things. Yeah? And then the second most, maybe even the most, but they're equally as important, the offer. The offer is what makes the sale. And here I'm saying, we're going to give you one for free. And yeah, I've upped my prices to allow people to get one for free, because getting one for free sounds better than buying one for like, 30 bucks. If I could sell one for 30 bucks, or give you one for free for 40 bucks, which one sounds better? So it's all about the offer and the benefits. I'm making sure that it's the moment I land on your page. I think this image is better, but what you should just take these benefits and stick them on this image. But anyway, this isn't a landing page review call. We're here for, well, product research. All right. Sorry I wasn't sharing my screen, guys. So embarrassing. Okay. All right, but now we're cracking along. Now we got this going. All right, we got sexy dresses. What's this one? T-shirts for bigger guys. I mean, that's a solution to a problem. I know that what are they called? There's a t-shirt brand that had me. I bought one. They were just regular t-shirts, but they were true something. True t-shirt or something. It was I got suckered in. They were just regular t-shirts. They said that they were for dads to make them look better. It did for about one wash. What we got here? Grounding well. I think we've seen the grounding products a few times, but we'll just check out the product page just to make sure. Yeah, this we've definitely seen. But this is the new product from them, a mat. A grounding mat. Doctor recommended. Come on. But, good marketing. Good marketing. They've been looking at my images. They've been watching my stream. Nope, they got the reviews there. Nice. Is this one of you guys? I don't think it is, but alright, I'm gonna put it on. Look, before you go choosing grounding products, I'm putting these on here because I don't dictate grounding mat, what people believe or what they don't believe. But just remember, this has to pass the bullshit test. If this doesn't pass your bullshit test, you don't have to run it. But there are people out there, and this does pass their test. In fact, not only does it pass their test, they fully believe it. So I'll be honest with you. These guys are making money. They're making money. It's not something I want to sell personally, but they're making money. And I've got to respect the hustle. Travel bag. Look at that. Is that waterproof? Good ad. I only got one ad. It's been running since January 2nd. Oh, I really want to add this. I really want to... I'm going to put this up. This is going to be orange. The store does not exist. Oh, damn. Damn. They didn't make that work. You know why that didn't work? I only had one ad. I only had one ad. It's not going up. Wrinkle free. Connor, pretty fresh. You've hit up a bit of a wall as to where to look for products. You've logged into Minia and doesn't really give too much information on the product. You've obtained an ABN, bank account, and Shopify account. Cool. Well, that's precisely why Austin asked me to start doing these. Here's my list. Go pick one. Go pick a green product. The white ones are good too. It's just the green ones are probably easier. White ones for more, looking for a challenge. Green ones, and this is just my personal opinion, the green ones are probably slightly easier. Wine lift. Who needs this? Who needs this? Unless I'm wrong, if you guys want me to go take a look at it, unlock your chocolate glow. No, I'm not even going to look at that one. I mean, I did look at it. I'm afraid to click on it. Okay. Now this is a cool product over here. This is pretty cool. The problem is, look at the name of the page. Balcon Foster AD09. Like, I just know right now that this page is going to be a spammy, crappy, spaghetti dropshipping store. Selling a bunch of different products. Yeah, selling a bunch of different products. And one of them has been running for 2 months. Does this mean we should go for this product? No. What this means is that these guys probably have cost caps in their ads. They're running very cheap traffic to some of these products, and some of these products are profitable for them. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people who have built a brand around their product, who have proven the product works for us, so that we don't have to guess. We need something we know we can scale, and the only way to find something that we know we can scale is to find someone who's proven it. And that's really what I'm trying to do. Are all of my guesses spot on? Absolutely not. Just because I've said it should work doesn't mean that it necessarily will work. The only way that we know is to start testing it ourselves, but to do a good job too. So my cloths, for example, I started off with my cloths by just mimicking the competition. And that went well for a little while, but then sales started to dwindle. So then I had to dig in deep. And I had to make ads that were better than theirs. And I had to make a landing page that was better than theirs and had more trust than theirs and had much better, stronger words than theirs. And when I did that, my conversion rate jumped. We're at like 6% at the moment. Jennifer, do I think $30 profit is enough? Not really, no. I don't think $30 profit is enough. But that's for one singular item. So on my store and on most stores, we teach you to do bundles. So if you are only getting, say, 10 $30 profit purchases per day, and the Facebook ads were costing you $25 to $30 per new customer, you'll probably break even. But when you're clever and you start adding bundles and you do good email follow-ups, you have bundles like this. So you can see here, I could earn anywhere up to $107. Now I've got to deal with a supplier that the more towels per order, the cheaper the product. I think my product goes down to like, I think it was like $8 when someone orders 6. So it's ridiculous. When people start ordering a lot of the like the bigger orders, I start making far more profit. So it's like the smaller orders pay for my traffic, and then the larger orders pay for my dinner. Does that make sense? Okay, a lot of fashion at the moment. Okay, we had these the other day. We had this shaver the other day. Solar panel brick. Alright, I'm tempted to have a look. But Winning Hunter is completely slowed down. We may have to close this window down and start again. You haven't launched, but you're thinking about upsell. If it's best to go for a bundle or complementary product. So do bundle to start off with, and complementary product is something you might sell in your after sale, or you might want to start selling it from an email follow-up or an in-cart upsell. There's many different ways to do it. We'll do 60 days. This is 60? 60 days running. All right, let's scroll through all of these because we've been through these. The castor oil wrap. Nice. Good luck with that one. How do I come up with a good brand name? I buy a domain. I sit with it for a couple of days, and then I don't like it. I buy another domain. Sit with that for a couple of days, and I don't like it. I come up with another one, and eventually I got really good at just creating brand names. Honestly, don't think too hard about it. That's like Homecraftology. Homecraftology I came up with that I wanted to do crafting at home. So I made Homecraftology. Lush Living, we just want people to feel luscious and make a luscious environment. So we called it Lush Living. Other ones I don't know, I just have a knack for coming up with names. It's honestly not that important. It's probably it's just got to be like around the niche you want to sell. Don't go too detailed. If you're selling a cloth, you don't want to go the best cloth in the world.com. You want to have it a little bit more open wide so that you can change your product if you need to. Not so broad that it could be anything, but slightly broad that it's at least, something in your niche. So we went with home living, so that's why we went with Lush. I got some other stores. What else have I got that I can show you? I mean, I had a whole crafting empire. So I had paint craftology, I had scratch craftology, I've even bought a few other ones that I want to bring out in the future. I had Lush Mode, which was what we called our nail store back when I was running that one. I don't know where I'm going with this. Connor, how do I get the page that I'm scrolling through now and see all the content without paying premium? You don't. You got to pay premium. That's why I'm here though. I'm here. These guys, the love blanket. This is already on the list. Although I don't recommend calling out for that on your ads. keep things a little bit more on the down low for that one. Okay, I think we're nearly back to where we were. Okay, we've got the power bank. Okay, we've got aliens attacking. And this guy's got a power bank. Alright. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works. Blamsy. Power goes out for days. March 29. October. Okay. You know what? He's selling this power bank. I remember trying to sell this years ago. I didn't have any angles. I didn't know what I was doing, and it didn't work. But look, the power is when you come up with an angle. Power bank. I'm gonna put in here aliens because he's got like the aliens. Maybe having something so ridiculous as an alien invasion is what gets people's attention. Okay. He got the cat bags. Love cats in your own way. Press on nails, which I don't think we got these ones. These ones are running in Germany. Let's check them out anyway. Cool. Press on nail kits. Press on nails, just so you guys know, is what I'm currently working on for my next store. Just so you guys know. So if you do decide to go press on nails, and you do see my new store pop up, just know I'm not copying you, I'm copying somebody else. Here we go, that's going gold. I haven't started working on it just yet. I will soon. You get these cat sticks that we had those the other day. Hormones, they're already on the list. Trend hacks. Oh, great. Now, when hunters decide to slow down, all right. Come on, we'll wait for you. We'll wait. What is this? Okay, we already had these. Denmarkify. Running in Denmark. Darcy, no good on the graphic designer. Back to the drawing board for now. What do you mean, buddy? What do you mean? Oh, we've got these cupping tools. A lot of people are selling these. They do well. Oh, is this the same towel I'm selling? It's similar. It's my shower towel. All right, let's see. Let's see what you guys are doing. I mean, they're selling a lot of different things, these guys in Denmark. Not just that one. Okay, fair enough. We'll skip that because we're looking. Remember, we're looking for stores built around one or maybe two products. Trendhacks.com. Not looking for that kind of trend hack store. We're looking for particular store. Special buys. Come on. What is this? Gun holsters. Oh no. Not gun holsters. Travel holsters. Alright, that's cool. Now, I already know this is definitely not the brand for us. So what, how, dash C. Come on. There couldn't be an any more spammy name if you tried. And look at all these crappy spammy products. It's a shame. High waist tummy control lift. Now, I would normally recommend something like this. It's just, it's a tricky market. We had a student try and not really find the sales that they were after. I'm not sure about that one. The cupping products? Pretty sure I've already got cupping product on my list, but you know what? We'll add it. We'll add this one again. It's a different store. Good call. Good call, Tracy. Nordic shape. Oh, nice ads. Very nice ads. That gets me. I mean, I already know it's a good product because I already know people who are making money from it. Cupping. Hold on, what am I doing here? Take this off. Take that off. Where'd the cupping go? Sorry, I got too many tabs open. Good call. Nordic shape. Oops, no, I didn't need the... I needed the actual website. It's a good product. Go for it. Okay. Everyday essentials, lingerie. This new thing that's going around. Thank you for 10,000 orders. Everyone's using that copy right now. Forge wallet. This is actually already on the list. Oh, I'm selling these. They're already on the list too, by the way. I've had 3 sales, so we're not profitable, but we're working on it. We're working on it. It would be a game changer if I could get sales. Sorry, if you can't hear what she's saying, I was just responding to her. She said it's a game changer. What do we got here? We got... Can't see my mouse. Spectre polarized sunglasses. Alright, let's take a look. This is a fashion store, so we're not after fashion. Let me close these down. Sorry, my browser is absolutely struggling. What I'm going to try and do is shut down some windows. Maybe that will help. Come on, let's go. Close. Okay. We've got a knee brace running in many countries. Let's take a look at this one. Anaconda Fightwear. Okay, so knee braces. I've seen many people try to sell it, but these guys are going for the fightwear angle. And you know what? It's working. Damn, I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. That is wow. That is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go fightwear. Just so you guys will know what this is when you see it, because they are going for problem solving, but the angle is fightwear problem solving. It's no different from the same knee brace many people have tried to sell, but look, these guys are... good job. Good job. Incredible. Darcy. Might be a bit too in-depth for the product research call. Long story short, they're a bit expensive. Did 2 interviews. They do pretty good stuff. But at max, they could do is 5 ads in 5 hours. $15 an hour. Might end up costing too much. Just come find someone cheaper who can do, you know, 5 ads for $50. Or you could even just say to them, hey, look, can we just come up with a thing where you do 5 ads for $50? See if they can negotiate for a long-term client. Oversized hoodies running in Australia. Well, we're not going for fashion. Okay, so we're not going to look at those ones. Oh, scratch kits. As you guys know, I used to have a store called Scratch Craftology. I love how they're putting the AI guy on these. And they're using a knife and fork. What the what the hell? We made a lot of money selling these. We did quite well. I think another student also wanted to try and sell them. I don't know how popular they are at the moment. But I mean, these guys have been running ads for the last 4 months. Well, damn, maybe I should start selling mine again. You know what? Let's take a look. Damn, might be time for a resurgence. Scratch kits are back in the menu. Holy crap. Oh, nice one. Nice one. That's really clever. Hey, some of those are mine. I think. Let me check. Let me check my scratch kits. Because some of these I actually made myself. So some of these you're not, like, no one else can sell these but me. Some of them. Not all of them, just a couple. So there's my beginner's bundle. Which ones are my exclusive ones? I think that was exclusive. Ah, this one, these ones were too. You can't get, I can't remember, to be honest. I cannot remember. Which I should probably find out. Pretty sure that's definitely mine. The Disney Castle. Oh, we may have remade that one to be not a Disney Castle. That one was definitely ours. So if I see these anywhere else, I'm going to have to confirm that that one was definitely ours. I'll have to confirm that these guys aren't selling the ones that... Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. Oh, they got new ones. Where do you see all of them? Where do we see them all? New York. Oh, these are nice. Okay. I think they're all above board. Beautiful. Really well done. I don't know if they've actually made these themselves, because it looks like they may have. Very cool. All right, I'm going to be selling my scratch painting kits again, it looks like. The OG, you'll be back. All right, let's move on. Let's keep looking. Okay, with the breathing tool we did have on the list before. Sleep God. Oops, store is unavailable. That's a shame. Your ad's been running. A serious scratchy gambling avoidance angle there. No glue lashes. We had these on the other night. I don't know if they were the same brand though. Let's have a look. Wallet friendly market? No, no thank you. That is not a brand. That is a dropship. That is like a spaghetti dropshipper. RC trucks? No. I'm sure they're good. I'm sure they sell, but that's not what we're teaching here. Feminine gummies. Again, thank you for the 10,000 orders. Seriously, people are going to get sick of seeing that. Lighters? What's so special about these lighters? Why do you have gloves on? Why are you wrapping it in so much plastic? Just $3? I don't think so. And we've got the intimacy blanket again. Go. Foot swell. Alright, here we go. One compress. I can't remember if I had these the other day or not, but they look good. If you're in the pain relief niche. What happened? Here we go. View ad details. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is great. We got ads running from February 27th, February 12th, January 7th, December. Oh, damn. What are we selling here? Like, I know what we're selling, but how are we selling it? Most comfortable foot relief ever. Reduced swelling. Varicose veins. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. Store is a mess. You could easily make a better store. Foot compress. This should be an easy win. Get to it before any of the other senior Freedom Club members see this one who are already running Pain Niche. Jump on it. Jump on it. Now, I always see these. It's always sad to see these retro game consoles. You can't sell these. They are copyright. I own one. I understand. They're cool. They're cool. They're also illegal. Your store will get shut down eventually. You don't want to do that. AJ, welcome to the stream, my friend. Nice to see you. A jewelry, nasal, ew. Now that's got the ick factor. I don't even want to look at it. But we have to. We have to. For science, we have to. Oh, good God. Come on, Winnie Hunter, let's make this less painful, please. I'll just keep clicking add details. If you guys could just let me know once it brings it up. Come on. Winnie Hunter is not happy today. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no ads running for Dr. Gregory Allen. They must have taken them off. Well, they stopped working for you. Well, we don't have to look at that one. That's the good news. iPhone gift, a Forge wallet. Forge wallets have been on before. Smart workout. My son bought some of these. He hasn't used them since he bought them. I knew he wouldn't use them. I knew it. But it just shows you the marketing. Marketing is good. Okay, these ads have been running for a while. This is a good product. Okay, smart workout. If you have run a product before and you kind of know what you're doing, this would probably be a good thing to sell. I mean, you're going to make a lot of sales, but before you, if you're a noob and you're brand new to the program and you're looking for an easy win, this is not your easy win. This may look easy, and yeah, look, it's all branded. You don't have to sell a branded one. They have these available. You could find yourself unbranded, or doesn't matter. But you're going to need good photography. That's one thing. You're going to need to have people who have, like, you're going to need to buy some UGC for this to work. AJ, how would I go about testing a baby product? Should you go broad, CBO, or interest? Personally, I'd be going broad. CBO, well, it depends. If you're just starting out, I mean, you don't want to go CBO when you're just starting to test a product. You want to do a manual campaign where you're testing each individual ad inside of its own ad set so that you can determine which of your ads have the best CTRs, which of your ads have the cheapest cost per clicks. But you do want to test broad on doing that. So this particular product, if you do it well, you'll make a lot of money. It's a great product. And there are probably copycats out there that are equally as good. But you're up against these guys, and you're going to have a killer landing page. So this isn't for new people, but it is a cool product nonetheless. It's not going green, but if you're after a challenge, it's there for you. Come on, let's go. Okay, what we got here? Great technology for seniors. No more worrying about grandparents not being able to. Oh god, if that guy's a senior, what am I? He looks like me in 5 years. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's take a look at the product page. Cell phone. Oh, okay. Embry. Who the hell knows what the hell this store is even called? This could be a good product. It could be. Let's just check on the ads. I don't think it's going to be. I'd want to see another competitor selling. No. I'd love to see another competitor having give that a try. Ooh. Ooh, a mop. I'm down for mops. Sometimes the boring things sell really well. And these guys have a lot of different homeware products. We've got lint removers. Okay. Is this bordering on spaghetti drop shipping? Bordering on it. But this has been running since December 14th. Oh, it probably is running with a cost cap. It's probably not scaling very well. I reckon that with a motor, that'd be really cool. With a motorized spinning thing, that would be cool. Poncho. Lip peels. Timber Sonic. Running limp. Running limp peels. Running lip peels from February 24th. Yeah, these look good. Good landing page though. You'll have competition. But one of the cool things is when there's competition, there's usually a lot of content that you can use. How do you get this winning sheet? You use this link. There it is. That's how you get my sheet. Ask and ye shall receive. Would you say electronic products are more risky? No, I don't think so. One pieces to go. All products are going to have returns. No matter if they're electronic or just someone didn't like the products. I don't think electronics are any more risky. I've seen students make tons of money with all types of products. From bloody, what have I seen? Dog grooming things to mattress toppers, to water filters, to hydrogen water bottles, to cupping machines. Dude, there's a lot of students making a lot of money. And honestly, if I was to sit, like, my job isn't to sit here and predict which of these products is going to do well. That is impossible. I can't tell you which one's going to do well. I can only tell you which ones to test. And out of those ones I tell you to test, some of them will do really, really well. It's up to you to do your best job at coming up with the angle, coming up with the benefits, making a clean website. It doesn't matter if you're using just the Freedom theme. You've got to make a clean website. You've got to have the right imagery. You've got to have the right benefits. You've got to have the right trust elements. And if you can nail that, you'll get the sales. My job is to make sure that you're picking a product where the competition is out there, proving that it works, proving that they can get sales. And so that if you launch it and it doesn't work, we can be like, hey, what are you doing wrong that these guys are doing right? And that makes the whole process of figuring out your benefits and trust elements a lot easier, because you can say, well, I spent $100 on this, didn't get any add to carts, didn't get any email signups. What's the problem? And then we can say, well, look, here's what the competition has. Here's how they're doing it. Maybe you need to re-angle your selling points. Maybe you need to re-angle the benefits. Maybe you need to re-angle the fears that people have. Because every product, you know, was... Did this just go back to the very beginning? Oh, bloody hell. Winning Hunter is just being a real pain in the butt today. You know what? Let's do a little experiment. We'll do a little experiment. We'll start off with a fresh Winning Hunter. So we've looked at Winning Hunter for ads over 30 days. We've done ads over 60 days. I wonder what happens when we say to Winning Hunter, show me ads that have been running for 90 days. Just as a little experiment in the last 5 minutes we have. Now we're asking for ads that have been live for 90 days. So technically, these should be even better than last. Okay, we've got the air blower. Okay, it's not a blower, it's a vacuum and a blower. That's going on the list. That's going on the list. Vacuum blower. No, it's not. That's coming up the list. Probably. I mean, what are these guys? They got a rake? So, wait a minute. No, they're just testing out a different product. They're trying to make this rake work. The rake has been running since February, so that might actually be a good product. The air blower has been running since November. That's a great product. These guys are doing kind of where I'm up to now. So they've got a good product. It's been making money, and now they're trying to find their next winning product. So cool. Vacuum blower. Okay, that's green. Yeah, you missed a whole bunch of good products, Damon. As per usual, but you'll find them in the list. You can go through them in your own time. So I'm just about to jump off, to be honest. AJ, did any students killing it with shapewear? No, shapewear is really, really hard. Really, really hard. One of the coaches tried to run shapewear for a while. And he got a few sales. There was no margin in it for him. He said returns were difficult. It seemed like it was going well, but the sales just weren't there. And the competition, well, they don't run ads for profitability because they all have like big distribution deals. So you're up against competition who don't even need to make money on their ads. That's the problem with shapewear. I think that's about all we're going to find for today, guys. We'll just let these last ones load in. Okay, we've got, yeah, nothing too interesting there. All right, so this month alone, we found 119 products that are worth testing. That's crazy. Alex, looking to enhance your website prior to launching? Any good Shopify apps? My websites are incredible. Thank you, Alex. Yes, they are. But, my friend, I've been doing this for 8 years. And don't copy me. Do not copy me. Not that I don't want you to benefit from copying me. It's just there are things that I do on my stores that don't matter. And I think you might be focusing on those. Like sometimes making a beautiful store doesn't matter for conversion at all. And there are things that are on my stores, especially Homecraftology, especially Homecraft. Do not copy it. There are things here that shouldn't work. There are things here that definitely I wouldn't do on other stores. But through rigorous testing over 8 years, this is now perfected for my audience for this product. And if you take stuff on here and think, oh, Chris is doing it, it must be good. It probably won't work for you. And you might think the same about my Lush Living store. I was not running my Lush Living store at a profit for a long time because I was more interested in perfecting it for the audience. So there's things in there that you may copy, but you may not realize why I'm doing it or what it's for. And if you mess it up, your conversion rate goes down. If you are new to this, just follow the course. Do exactly what the course says. Use the Freedom Club theme because it works for so many students. That should be your base point, okay? Conversion rate doesn't care about beautiful landing pages. It really does not. You can have a 6 to 7% conversion rate with all of the pretty bells and whistles I've got taken off. What mostly matters, especially for problem-solving products, the only real things that matter is the product image, having that clean, and having selling points that work. Now, how did I get these selling points? Well, I tested them rigorously. And I lost a lot of money testing. But for me, losing a lot of money testing isn't a big deal. Because I got other stores that are making tons of money. And I just wanted to come into this one knowing that it was exactly what was going to work. So I put aside, a few $1,000s worth of testing. Having said that, the most important thing, the product image, okay? Your benefits here, your offer, making sure the customer feels like they're getting a phenomenal deal. And then the last thing that really matters is testimonials. I was looking for the word there. Testimonials, and what are they called? Reviews. Good reviews. You want reviews with, reviews with photos. That's all. Now, I actually have a great way of generating reviews through ChatGPT. I'll probably give a tutorial on that sometime in the future. Basically, I have a script that ChatGPT writes for me, and it makes hundreds of reviews for me. Is it what you should be doing? I'll leave that up to you to decide if that's what you want to do or not. It's what I do to save time, and I only do it when other people have been selling the same product and they also have good reviews, and there's also reviews up on the same product on say eBay, so that I can be assured that the product is good. This kind of stuff here, you don't need any of this stuff. I mean, you need your review down. You need your trust seal down here. You don't need this other stuff. It may be added maybe 0.5% of conversion rate to my store. So, and this app here, this is Tolstoy. It's just a great way of showing video. I do recommend this. Tolstoy is about, I think it's like $25 a month. You can install it on the Freedom theme, and it just adds a little bit of life to the Freedom theme. But do you need it? Absolutely not. You do not need it. What you need is GIFs, moving files to grab attention, and these can be put on your Freedom theme for free. Don't need anything. Just, a lot of people fall into the habit or fall into the trap of having way too much text, and it's got to balance itself out. It's got to balance text, image, text, image, text, image. Don't describe when you can show. That's the key. You might see I've got really punchy text, and I sit here at night and I use ChatGPT not to write these things, but to give me ideas to shorten it. I'll say, I'll copy this into ChatGPT, and super absorbency means a stain-free bathroom. And I'll say, ChatGPT, give me 50 examples of how I could make this shorter, more direct, and punchier. And I'll find, it won't give me the one answer that works. It'll give me like a couple that are close, and I can combine them and come up with something. But I sit here and I go over my text. I make sure that I've got all my important bits bolded. And I read this probably 2 or 3 times a week to shorten the words, to say less, to say more with more words, and to be way more direct with the benefits, and on other products, way more direct with the fears. If you can tap into people's fears that they're a bad person, doing a bad job, raising bad children, having bad dogs, all these things, but you have a solution there. You tap into the fears, you give them the solution with punchy, strong language that works, you're going to have a good time. And all the other stuff that I do here, it's expensive. It's really expensive, and you don't need it to get started. This theme that I'm using is like $500 a pop. So you don't need that. Only reason I like it is because it just makes my websites look impressive to you guys. Honestly, it's pretty much the only reason. All right. AJ, can I share the prompt? I can, but I'm not going to share the prompt today. I need a good half an hour to break it down and show you guys how it works, because it's not an easy prompt, and it's not one simple prompt. There's a few things that have to go into it, but in the space of 5 minutes, I can generate thousands and thousands of reviews that are well worded and directed to my product. So I will teach that in a future lesson. It won't be for a product review. It'll be for one of the on the Thursdays or the Tuesdays. It'll be one of those what do we call them? The growth classes, or I think on YouTube I call them the Q&As, or whatever I call them. But yeah, that'll be coming up on a Tuesday or a Thursday. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Go enjoy your Sunday and go get some work done. You're welcome, Fatima. Did I say that right, or is it Fatima? And guys, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.